You can't officially be a hooligan, though.
Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Oh my god. I would hate to have somebody like that live near me. Pictures. Okay, I know it has to do with the newspapers.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Jam?
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
So you can see all the
Man, these are
hooligans.
powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking. Miss Strickland?
Maybe ask her.
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
There's a tree on that street? What's with all these newspapers? When did you lose your
Remember
shoe?
when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Jeez.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Jeez, what an old bag. Could these newspapers sold?
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tim Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Tiff Tannen. That must be his son. And then Griff is the grandson. Okay, I think I did those
Don't let
already.
me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Jesus. Alright. No, I don't think she's gonna let me look at these. I have to do something.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Candy.
The candy looks older than I am.
Rating.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Oh, this. Okay, now I can get the newspapers.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
It's gonna be the same one, isn't it?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
I just keep hitting newspapers.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Okay, I gotta do something else. Pictures, shoes, maybe the shoes.
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
Nope, doesn't help. Okay, pictures probably.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism. There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Oh, well, that gets her out of the room. What am I supposed to do? Binoculars.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Oh, she came back again. Alley video. Wonder what he's watching.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Good. Well, maybe we can look in the newspapers now. 4:32.
There's the whistle.
How many times is she gonna fall for
the
that?
water's boiling by now.
Yeah. You figure that tea actually would be done by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist
Singer
slain.
vanishes. It's probably him.
Legal procedure
sang
gave
Johnny
way
Be
to
Good.
old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley Police Station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Uh-oh.
My newspaper!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how how long it'll take to fix what you've done. Oh, get out, get out, get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
I'm assuming other people live in that building with her, and she's just gonna yell that in the hall.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Nobody doesn't question where that DeLorean came from. Halloween party, it's a work uniform. It's a costume for a school play.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck. Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Couldn't tell him it was a Halloween costume.
Ready
What
to
does it
go,
say? This is
Einstein?
May? Not October.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor?
Fluxing.
Fluxy.
Fluxy. Didn't you say fluxing in the movie? Alright, so...
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
He's shooting at him. Cop doesn't even question why somebody just showed up right in front of him. He just started shooting him. Car of the future. Not the trophy. Geez, you get a silver trophy for basically doing nothing.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal